Some time ago I was looking for inspiration for my new Castle Moc. For a long time I have an idea in my head to build a part of medieval port or city. But wait, such a project will have to be very large. A huge amount of water will be needed, but also land and buildings. Time passed and I slowly collecting the parts. I built more mocs and bought even more bricks. And so the time has come. Today I start my biggest project. Winter in the Raven's Wharf. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going on an adventure together. I will take you to the medieval port, where there will be a lot of attractions. You will see ships and harbor, working people and their houses, but also military buildings for knights. So sit back and let's get started. After several months of building smaller projects, it was time for something bigger. And if it's going to be a big project, it's the best building something with castle, right? Do you remember my previous project, the Siege of Bricks? I built it a year ago, and it was really big. I think the new project will be even bigger, and you'll soon find out how much. My project had several inspirations. The first is this profile, Paths Peculiar, that I found on Instagram some time ago. You can find a lot of great inspirations here. I especially like this design. This is what inspired me to build my new moc. The second thing is something that probably many of you knows very well. The Witcher game and Novigrad. I've been playing for this game a long time. I've already completed the game 2 times, and I'm discovering new places all the time. This game is a huge source of inspiration. So before I start building my project, I will definitely visit a lot of places here. It's worth looking at all the details that I will definitely want to add in my moc. I will build a crane, a pier, but also hearts. There will be a lot of chests and other details. Now you know what inspired me, so it's time to discuss my plan. In the Studio app I made a quick project to show you my idea. The whole thing will be about 60 stats long and 150 wide, but we will see during construction. First important thing, I'm going to need a lot of water, a lot. I'm planning to build a large ship and several smaller boats. The second thing, I will want to build a few buildings, maybe a tower and fragment of the wall. I will want to build a wharf in an interesting way. There will be a lot of stairs and passages. I will also add a lot of residents, so there must be a place for some scenes from everyday life. I always try to refine every detail in my projects. That's why I was wondering for a long time what season to add on my moc. It seems like a small thing, but each season has different details that affect the construction of the moc. A few days ago I decided to ask you what season you want to see. The choice was summer and winter. The results were as follows. Winter won, with 66% of votes, which makes me very happy, because I will be able to add a lot of details. But on the other hand, building a winter city will be much more difficult. Have you seen the new Lego City sets? I really like the Arctic series. I was very interested in a few items. In the smallest set we have seals, and I thought that since I'm building a winter, I can add such seals. So I must buy such a set, maybe 2. On the other hand, there is a killer whale. It would be nice to add it in my moc, but it's only in the largest set. I've already told you about the plans, so now it's time for the first stage of construction. First, the highlight of this project. What would a port be without ship? Some time ago I started building in Studio app, and I already have a ready project. A few things will be probably changed during construction. I also need to make sails and add ropes. 2 years ago I built my first ship. Maybe some of you remember my project, the Black Serpent. If you don't know this project, then you have to see it. There's a lot of cool stuff there. The new ship will have a similar design, but will be bigger. I will also fix some bugs that the previous version had. The new ship will be called the Ravenclaw, and of course belongs to the Raven Knights faction. There will be a PDF instruction available, but I need to finish building the ship first. So far I've built a few hull layers, so you can see how it looks like. Building a ship will require many parts. See what I'll need. Mast, very important thing. Technic connectors for attaching sails, 2x2 round bricks, some black parts. Strings are important, I'll need some. Several such flexible hose. And these black hose, a very important part of my ship. Bars and axles. Few reddish brown parts. Several cargo containers. And finally the yellow tiles to decorate the ship. My ship is based a bit on the unit from the Witcher game. The inspiration was Naglfar from the Wild Hunt. My ship will be smaller and have 2 masts. For now the ship is going back to the shipyard, and I will show you another element I've built. I made my first small boat. Very simple design, but I like it a lot. Inside we have a lot of space, so you can put few barrels and chest here. I think I built another one, or something similar. If you'd like me to make a tutorial for it, let me know in the comments. I'm starting to build water. I already have first small fragment on which the Ravenclaw ship will stand. As you can see, there will be huge amount of transdark blue parts. And yes, you're right, I had to buy a lot of new parts. I have a lot such 2x2 bricks. I already had a lot from Minecraft Mocs, so I'm going to use them in this project. I bought more tiles, but I need many more. The construction of the water is quite simple. I start with a frame. Thanks to the fact I put 2x2 bricks aside, we have a nice deep effect. In the next steps I add blue plates, which will cover it with transdark blue plates. At the very end I will give 2x1 tiles. Did you know that there is no 1x1 tile in this color? They have been out of production for a long time, so I will have to deal with it differently. I'm going to build a few fragments of such water. See what the water looks like from below. The whole thing is reinforced with plates. Thanks to this, all the water is very strong and, importantly, doesn't bend when it lies. It's minifigure time. This project belongs to the Raven Knights faction, so I prepared some units. I have 13 figures in total. They were available a few years ago. They are currently very expensive, but I think I have enough. Since I'm building a city and no one will attack it, I don't need a huge amount of warriors. The main unit are pikemen. I will also add 3 archers. They will always come in handy. And finally I have few knights. They have coats and armlets. There is also a captain of the ship. You can tell which one it is right away. There will be many people in my city. I have a few figures, so I'll show them to you. I ordered a lot of torsos, so soon I build more figures. You will see all the inhabitants in the next episodes. I think that during construction I will add a few more interesting figures, but that's in the next episodes. I covered all the topics, so it's time to sum up. As you can see, it will be very advanced and a long project. I think I'll be building it for a few months. The next step is the ship. I want to finish it and show you in the next episode. I also want to make an instruction for it. If you have any comments or ideas, please let me know. I'm happy to add some of your ideas. After all, you already helped me to choose the winter season. Okay, that's it. I'm going to build and see you in a few weeks. Bye!